everything down that they've been talking about these past weeks to be able to get those rounds on 100 Thieves, who are coming in hungry today, and I think a lot of heavy, the heavy favorites on this series. So we get started, 100 Thieves on defense, NRG will start on attack. And a quick ramp play here just to make 100 Thieves move off their first lines as mid gets pushed. Spike focus is towards Mail right now.
There's already some pop shots. Ethan's low on HP. Now Bang's being contested, forced to fall back, and already waste one of his snake bites at the top of the Mail. Paranoid comes out on the attack, fully blinds EU, forced to fall back with Arsenal as well. Map being gained on the A Heaven side with Pink Shells pushing through for NRG. And looks like 100 Thieves, they have to submit that A Heaven and play a little bit more further back towards the A site.
Oh man. Boostio was basically trapped right now. The team's still trying to lurk about and keep the initial hit from coming in. It's too quick by 100 Thieves. They get pinched as they try to push into Heaven.
Yeah, it looks like Ethan, the IGL, is able to score first for the attacks out of NRG. Boostio trying to hold the elbow. Now getting pressure by 3 players. A 1v1 towards the back of screens. Asuna is going to win it. Now a 3 versus 3 Plant coming down for the Heaven side. Ethan watches the cross as Asuna gets blasted. And there's only 2 left now for 100 Thieves. Bang and Cryo working in tandem. Bang gets a nice headshot right next to the defenders here of the post plant of NRG. They're isolated. One by the smoke. Cryo catches Ethan off guard. Marv now alone on a 1 versus 2. Playing the time in his favor. 100 Thieves players are low on HP. Tap on that spike first. Both of them are trying to look inside that smoke. Forced to reload. Caught with no bullets. Cryo gets the kill. And 100 Thieves get the point.
And losing EU first, so converting the 4v5 on Pistol to get themselves in for the win. And Vans, we saw that basically yesterday between Sen and Furia. Furia took Heaven, and then you somewhat put the onus on the defensive team to make the next move. Sentinels, we did not see make a move. They didn't push. They made Furia move. There, NRG did get the first kill as 100 Thieves wanted to figure out what was going on. They didn't know if they stayed Heaven or went ropes. So that quick play to stalling out the map and seeing if your opponent will make a mistake. NRG tries to flex on that the first round, but 100 Thieves do recover, which is the big point. Defuse on the post plant, and they'll still set up in somewhat the same defense here. A different look though for NRG here on round 2. A few of those sheriffs as we would expect. If NRG can combine a few of those together and get themselves a weapon, it'll be an even longer round. They'll continue to work the map.
They'll work it out well.
There's one of them.
With that plan, the Sheriff's getting the first blood here towards Mail. And interesting, too, that the Sheriffs that you have in hand, it's not in the hands of Demon 1. He's still trying to create a diversion here towards this A side. An opportunity to clear space now towards B Heaven, maybe even rotate and pinch back towards the A site. So all this for NRG, they're just working it slow until Demon 1 just lost that against the IGL of 100 Thieves. So Boostio scores that point and still anchors the A site.
Realizing Heaven might not have the coverage they want for just now. But the play is towards B. The heavy site so far for 100 Thieves, and they delay a little bit more.
Saw 2 players there in the POV of Asuna. Satchels pushing back, and looks like NRG are choosing to push towards the spawn, and EU's not really watching it yet. Yet NRG are trying to pinch back towards this B site. Cryo holding all the way back here towards the B. Just trying to play a safe angle.
Oh,
that smoke's going to isolate both players inside 100 Thieves. An opportunity to open it up. And there's that second Sheriff kill. Now for Ethan, sight opened up as Crashies answers on to Cryo Cells. And the plant is for B main.
Like I said, it'd be slow. As soon as I got that first weapon, they start to work the map a little bit more right onto the defensive side of the map to get those first few and really throw 100 Thieves off. This looks like they're going to be able to collect on a second round too and snuff momentum for 100 Thieves. And I think at this era of the game, that's a huge play to be able to stall the momentum here after pistol round, especially between these two teams. Towards Spike, that wingman defuse will give him a little bit of an advantage, but it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, the objective there for Ethan. Sacrifice your life at least just to take down the wingman. Still wins that fight against you no matter what though, so he gets the job done. Starting to activate already in the first few rounds is the IGL of NRG.
So getting caught off on timing there. We saw it was Bang that kind of got stuck with Util out, got force flash pushed by NRG quick up mid. Maybe 100 Thieves was thinking NRG would take a beat and just take it slower for that second round here. Boostio trying to recover a bit. And yeah, I think if NRG have that time to creep around, do what they need to, they just slowly close in on you.
bro.
Let's do the shining now.
One IGL to the other. That's got to feel good, right? That's got to feel really good to be able to take that away from Boostio on second round. Now the momentum here, the weapons for NRG in a very good position to carry a few rounds. They go back to a bit of the A strat with a heavy lurk towards the left side of the map. Seems like Heaven is a big control for them so far.
Yeah.
Having Heaven just pressuring 100 Thieves with the weight of it.
For 100 Thieves are just trying to make sure that there's no way of pivoting back towards middle.
Wait a minute.
Nice double swing there as EU collects that kill onto Victor.
Yeah. These first round interactions are pretty interesting so far in the rounds. For that to happen, EU grabs it, they'll be able to pick up the weapon, maybe? Yeah, if it didn't go to anybody else. And they're anchoring Cryo in sight. Cryo hasn't moved on any of these rounds, basically. So he's always had a read on B main, figuring out what the lurks might be. There's a quick cleanup in mid there.
Being a little impatient too, as you saw the early rotate from 100 Thieves from A to B. So Booster is trying to get information down that lower middle where they had control in the beginning. There's the activation now for NRG towards his B site. Just around the corner, Osno's just waiting for that right click. Goes in for the kill. But two instantly fall now for 100 Thieves. Mark getting another one onto the balcony. And that's not going to allow here yet for 100 Thieves to potentially get this eco.
Gosh.
But it got dangerous.
NRG will take the round, but 100 Thieves will definitely take 3 classic kills on that, too. Getting a bit of those weapons and armor away, trying to kill that momentum of NRG here. So now we're going to be into a gun round to see what 100 Thieves can do. They do want to stop this push towards Heaven from what we've seen so far. Maybe they're a little bit more lax on doing it with pistols there, but they got right up in NRG's face when they approached the top side of that ramp. So 100 Thieves, they're not playing back. They're pretty much right up front. We already saw Boostio get that kill as well on to Demon 1 in the previous round. And we get a little double duelist action going on, Vans, right to A.
Yeah. And towards A, the TP is up towards Heaven. Beautiful move by Ethan, a first blood for NRG. And they immediately take control of A Heaven. Now this is going to be difficult for the last 2 players inside the A site, but EU still manages to score 1 shot, walks inside the smoke. Marv trades it out, walks in for a second one, and A site is up for grabs for NRG to plant.
Oh my God, NRG is like 4 steps ahead in every play. 100 Thieves was trying to aim at the situations, and NRG was already rolling through. Just these 2 members to come in here. Yeah, what an opening by Ethan there, completely switching up 100 Thieves in Heaven. And they're conditioning this Heaven. We'll keep an eye on that to see how much they are blast packing Demon 1 and Victor up ramp, and maybe in a few rounds it'll just be Demon 1 or just Victor, and then you have another play on the other side of the map.
You actually bring up a great point too, because that round was actually even none of the duelists, and it was a TP from Ethan to get in behind enemy lines. Well, you have that pressure from the dashes on A ramp, and it seems like 100 Thieves were not ready for that at all, especially when that window of the A Heaven was never smoked out. Kind of caught off guard there, been caught off guard. And that might force them to play a little bit more passively towards the backside of Heaven, which gives more space for NRG to work with. So slowly but surely, NRG's falling into the type of play style that NRG wants them to play into to capitalize this map on split.
All right, so what do they have next? Going up close real fast won't be as easy doing something like this. They're gonna have to deal with Thrash. Boostio may retaliate very quick.
So we're playing insane, bro.
Yeah, we're playing very good, guys.
Keep it up.
Anyone have funds to spare?
This looks like another day on the job right now for NRG. They are calm, cool, collected, bringing these rounds in swiftly after that first post-plant retrieval from 100 Thieves. Slam onto B. Not even that far, actually. Victor keeps it close just so they look for somebody pressuring that early part of B main. And they have no read on the map. So this is actually how NRG is going to retake, use their util, and get back into position. With an eco, it could be very tricky for 100 Thieves. So again, slow round, info. Ethan's using all this to stay quite structured, and then you sometimes see that mid-round explosion.
Looks like it was an audible call by Ethan too, because earlier on you had Marv getting ready for a lineup to smoke up towards the B Heaven window, but then decide to turn around and work together back towards the A site. Though the spike's still down here towards on B.
That's pretty far back at this point, and they're doing some good commitment here.
No matter what, though, it's okay that the spike's there.
Oh yeah,
it does have the ult.
TP over.
Exactly, so they could still work the map. So they're keeping 100 Thieves really activated around, and while they're rotating really quickly, look at these 4 positions that you have from NRG. They could start hearing potentially these footsteps that are coming through towards the spawn.
There's going to be a paranoia heaven. No, just the smoke. They actually
30
entered
seconds
together.
left.
This is going to be big here for Marv. If he can make a play, if he can get the info to stick the defense.
It's a 1-for-1 though, and Marv has actually stuck through. Trying to get the shot, it lands, and McCrell's just around the corner. 3-on-3 now, action towards the A side. The pivot went towards that side. 14 seconds left. Crashy's trying to get the nightfall out, but then gets caught there by Ethan. Crown out at disadvantage all the way back towards the attacker spawn, and it's going to be a long rotate across. And at this rate, might even get hurt here if we stay towards the A ramp, especially now that they're not getting deafened by the nightfall anymore. Instantly, they turn around. Ethan's ready for it. First contact, and Crashies gets the kill.
Jeez.
Nice little play by NRG towards the end to really work the map fully in their favor.
And so that was a lower buy from 100 Thieves. NRG playing it slow. We'll see if they go back to a fast round here. Any rounds where you can consider NRG would be kind of going at the throat of 100 Thieves, going at the economy, trying to stop alt rounds, getting there before 100 Thieves can make a move. Last round, if 100 Thieves has pistols, they might have judges. NRG plays it slow. They play it right down to the last second of the round, where you'd basically have a team anchoring deeper towards the defensive side of site. So any advantage right now Ethan can get onto the side of NRG, they are using.
Right now, you saw those win conditions that really happened here for NRG to get these first bloods. It's not necessarily on that double dive composition that they're really doing. It's just sneaking through the amount of
Pressure, well, we have two of those members towards the right side now for NRG. Ones that could make it maybe seem like it's an actual hit on the site, and Raze and Sky. With the spike is left side of the map. Does 100 Thieves read this well? The first time we're really getting to be main pressure out of them. And yeah, now it's the solo ramp take as they macro the rest of the map.
And look at all that util.
Oh,
So much util towards the A side, but that's going to be
ready.
heard here by Crashies. So now we tempo for NRG towards this B side, but the stars are being placed. Kraz just ready to delay it as much as he could. He does have a suck and a stun ready while the smokes are down if there was that pressure coming through from NRG, but it looks like it's a pump to the brakes. And rework the map now for the attack side.
and now this is very obviously NRG's 4v5, but they have to come up with a new strat, especially with Boostio seeing that, okay, that was a fake. I see what Ethan's trying to do now. We need to play a little bit safer here. They're trying to do some tricky stuff. So after that timeout, yeah, things are starting to change a little bit, and they have to play inside each other's heads. Mailroom about to be hit with Seekers, and this paranoia could cause problems.
Double flash on top of that. Dropping towards Hell is Bang. Has support from Asuna.
Oh
but
my
Demon
gosh.
1 is opening up the site. There's that third, but Crow gets 3 as he turns around, head on a swivel, looking for that fourth. And there you go. Red start to Crashies. The solo anchor play from Quailcell steps up.
Hasn't left the site basically until the spike is planted at A, and there's a reason that pillar, such a strong position for Cryo to hit on the mark, and really hasn't been getting too much that would bring him off like a cold setting right now. But put 4 in front of him and he heats up immediately. No problem for Cryo there. And what a take though. NRG with a really nice set play here to break into the site, and you did not expect the 4K. But I guess you do when it's Cryo.
Especially all those flashes were focused towards the B heaven.
That's
And
true.
he just used the flash. But let's hold that thought. We have the double dive going in now for NRG to take control towards the top of middle. But lots of utils being expended at the beginning as Demon 1 greets Bang with daggers in the chest. And that's a player advantage for NRG.
My God, they just blitz towards mid. Not even a chance if somebody would be there. And you even see Demon 1 landing on the box, playing elevation, the little crosshair breaks that they have, and an instant right click as they enter Bang in this rope room. Oh, almost a peek. EU's playing it safe though. They don't want to give up too much.
Busio showing his hair.
Yeah, what a window. Just missed too. Focus still towards B. Good info so far grabbed here by NRG as they slowly move around the map. And again, drawing the time down to hopefully get 100 Thieves in a bad spot.
I love this though. Cryocell is just not afraid. Wants to fight for position outside of NRG's util. Mar falls. Even tally as a rotate comes out for NRG back towards the A site, but ropes will be heard now from EU, who holds back towards the screen. We're going back and forth to make sure that everybody's topped up
30
before we can
seconds
execute
left.
towards this A site. But again, another stop in the plays here for NRG. Asuna is going to have to be the point of contention now on the top of B. Haven't contested. He only gets 1. Showstopper now out for Victor. Clearing out the back of the site should be an instant kill.
Yep.
And an opportunity to plant. 10
10
seconds
seconds
left. Any util to stall, nothing coming through. Just the haunt to get information for EU, and a C's now being thrown on the ground. No util for Boostio either, so they have to wait out the smoke. But NRG players are low here.
Just the lineup, just the spray.
Smoke clears. Boostio with the first shot, and Victor is going to use that bait as the off-angle play, and Boostio seems like he has an inkling. Slowly clearing out the corners, but that clock is not in the favor now of 100 Thieves. There's that first contact bait from Ethan, and there's shot from Boostio. Everybody's turning around now for 100 Thieves.
That is huge. I had Cryo's round just previously, I think, put a lot of life in what 100 Thieves are trying to do here. Confidence there on the take. Slowly but surely, a 3K now from Boostio. Just 7 across 2 members from the team in the last 2 rounds. That's crazy. They are starting to feel the multi-kills, but will it take the multi-kills? Is it going to require this? Are they going to be able to stop NRG from starting these 4v5 conversions right away? And that is another one. 100 Thieves won from a man down. So they have what it takes. It's just, can they keep it rolling?
You would think that a solo anchor play getting multi-kills like that is not going to happen every single round, but it just did 2 rounds in a row now for 100 Thieves, and NRG, they still want to test this B-side. Double satchels, and Crow with the save. As Asuna is able to satchel back, so first blood now in favor of the Thieves on the defense. Snake by now pushing Cry away, and the wall banks, the sprays are not connecting, so you'll stay alive and you're pushing them back because you have a smoke up now for 100 Thieves. Just stop that aggression from NRG.
Really nicely done. Just the way they're predicting, setting up. That was the same protocol they've been playing towards B main, but with Cryo ready just above in the high-low, they're able to stop the push. So having little answers for NRG starts, where NRG will have B main control, insert someone and leave. Well, nobody's inserted this time. So again, Ethan has to call a strat, and Vans, these have worked. Just about every round they go down, they find a way through, someone pierces the defense, and then 100 Thieves loses an important member on that defensive side. A main being taken, and Boostio is gonna hit first.
Yeah, because once again, you have the call here for Demon 1 to lurk around towards the middle to try to create an opening on that side, and they don't have that dive to create the space towards A. So Boostio gets an easy kill from the elbow. Number is dwindling down here left for NRG rather, as they're trailing behind by 1 player. Committed now with 23 seconds left towards this A side. Big paranoia. Wingmen to answer back, just trying to stay alive for a bit. He's not playing anymore. The take to the wall, but Demon 1 gets that pick. 14 seconds now left. Spike has to be picked up by Marth now, as the smoke allows for him to cross over, and all the players of the Thieves are moving out towards the screen to just flood back in that area. As Crowd's on the top of heaven, there's that satchel towards the air. There's only 1 left in the back, and he's stopped by Asuna.
Picking NRG apart on the way in. So many left here for the retake, so much confidence. They fly through. 100 Thieves hitting a bit of that momentum stride now, and it is showing. After the second round, they had to do some thinking. What's it going to take with a few rounds to get back at NRG's economy and figure out how Ethan is trying to condition a few of these rounds. We saw the fight towards ramp. 100 Thieves brought it to NRG right away on the 1 round that they wanted to try and fake ramps. We saw him bring it to B main there, where they're set up for a quick hit by Victor as well on that side. 100 Thieves doing a really nice bit of attention grabbing to Victor here, so he can say, hey, look at me, I'm raised. You got to be worried. But how worried is 100 Thieves is the question. Are they buying these strats now that don't have really the full force of NRG's hit? It seems like they're still holding their spots and comfortable calling the bluff.
And also good util for 100 Thieves on the defensive side just to control that orb. So that's a showstopper at the ready for 100 Thieves. 3 ults now under the belt on the defensive side. While now the initiator, instead of supporting Victor, who's trying to make the play alone here towards the A ramp,
right there,
is trying to support Demon 1, who's now made it behind enemy lines, walking up the ropes, and Asuna was ready for that one as well. And that will foil any plan that NRG had, again, on trying to pincer against 100 Thieves in the early round.
I think that's a big alert call. You see Victor alone, Demon 1's on some kind of excursion. Where'd he go? Okay, he's roped. You know, he's trying to get some type of entry because the team is okay working with this pack of 3. You have Crashies, Ethan can paranoia. They still have a bit of a double flash work. And then Marv making things happen. He has to become the lurk now, though, to make sure they are not flanked too hard.
They're going to hear the thrash coming out now from the balcony. That's Marv holding inside the fence. That's going to hear this coming through. So He's trying to
30
find that
seconds
timing,
left.
and as they're chasing after that Thresh, that's an opening for NRG to just sneak once again behind enemy lines. Asuna just waiting a timeout. I mean, there's 18 seconds left. He's got that showstopper we mentioned before, and now you just heard that TP across here from Ethan. Top of hen towards the back of the site. Smoke now towards the spawn. Marv trying to
10
find that
seconds
opportunity to cancel out that showstopper.
Spike planted.
Starved now for this kill, pushing towards the spawn. Now delays as he just got the connection there against two players working out from the spawn, make that even 3 at that point. Meanwhile, though, the showstopper has been stopped. And a big paranoid delays even more, trying to swing out. A seize now for Booster to get behind, but Marv was ready for it. All 3 players now spotted from 100 Thieves in the back of the spawn. As they're working together on the top of A Heaven, the heal comes up and the crossfire set up for NRG on the pulse plant. Nice shots coming out from Marv, once again running out of bullets. No trades coming out of that one after Kraussel gets that pick. But the time is not looking good now, not looking in the favor of 100 Thieves, especially after that kill. Last player now being EU, forced to save his weapon. But the silver lining is that NRG will also lose all of theirs.
How do they find that window to go through
3v5.
ropes, to go in 3v5, understanding that they can make it through, and honestly looking at how they might, is that we talked about how NRG is allowing these rounds to go a little bit longer, and what does that make 100 Thieves do? They play towards the back of the site, anchoring, so they're not the one to go down and have the site take just be chaotic for a retake. So at that point, NRG says, well, if they're going to be backing up, let's go for the Heaven control. B's too close. They could be right on Rafter. They walk through Heaven, waltz into sight, and make it work again. The later rounds, Ethan and the team have such good control of what's going on the map, even if their member's down. All right, they set back up here for round 10. 5-4 is NRG pull ahead. And Spike's going to be working towards mid. This is the first real big split we have from NRG in a 1-2-2, just to read the map and start off on a more of a default. Usually we see a hit towards ramp, heavy, they make noise. Mid would have already had something more to it, but just touch and go right now is a quick trade.
That's right, for NRG side, they're playing the buddy system. So a 2 versus 1, at least to guarantee that trade. The TP in the back of the site to plant that safe. Showstopper coming out. Nobody to stop Asuna here. Cosmic Divide as well. And getting the pick. EU getting another one. Showstopper no kill, but the players dwindled down. No players for NRG in the pulse plant as they are forced to cross the Cosmic Divide. Denied now by 100 Thieves. Once again tying up the game.
Nice collapse onto the site. 100 Thieves are able to read that one, especially if NRG is not trying to throw anything weird into the mix, like jumping up ramp or drawing attention to B main. A base round like that, and 100 Thieves are going to be walking away happy. Great diffuses in the past 4 or 5 rounds. You see 4 out of the 5 there they're able to take.
Spike planted.
And yeah, it seems like they're doing all right.
Remaining.
Man down as well. The rounds 100 Thieves has suffered. Doesn't seem like they are.
Yes, let me get it.
And nice indeed. All right. Wall set up across mid. Also a star there. Still a Viper wall towards A, so they can maybe get a lurk in and a bit of pressure. Bang says no. They instantly stop this little game at A that NRG's been playing with the Viper's Pit.
I think it looks like you can still satchel through if you want to. That's why Bang's playing out in the open. Instead, NRG is trying to find the opening towards mid. It works out.
Really cool timing there. That was neat.
Support there coming through from the rest of the players on the defensive end. So with that pit, Asuna, easy for him here to cover towards the back of the fence. And once again, NRG at a player disadvantage with a minute left on the clock.
Poison's off.
Yeah, now Marv's forced to do this without the B Heaven control, right? Back and forth, putting up his orb, trying to fake out Cryo, whether he passed through or not. And again, puts it up just to work towards mid here. How do they work the map now? Do they 30 seconds mid map? They went A last time, and they're doing this almost the same thing to set up for it, but B has to be the commit, I feel.
Weapons collected too. So 3 players now with stingers. There's a Vandal on the ground for them to pick up. EU is playing to jiggle for the contact and force the fall back. Dash forward as Demon picks up the Vandal at the same time and is trying to get the blood. The entry towards his B side, drop towards the ground. Maybe need the flash, but it's used towards the front of B. Still, Demon 1 wins that, and the second one turns around towards the top of the B Heavens to drop Asuna. Pit now engaged as Marv gets that pick. EU could not punish that plant, and it'll go down now. Another situation here where there's only 3 players left for NRG, and it may convert now as Bang is left alone.
Just slowly walking in. You gotta ask. Oh, wait a minute. We can ask later.
You could ask now.
Okay.
He'll try again.
It's
though.
like, is one gun all NRG needs on these lower rounds? They find one Vandal, Demon 1 goes crazy. It was just on the second round, it was just one gun that they got to make it work.
It's not over yet now, but Bang is decayed down to 1 HP.
He's trying to get it back.
Marv
not enough time.
is going to pull that pit down so that he can make sure that he watches that spot.
Oh my God!
Guarantee the round no matter what for NRG, but Bang does a good job to keep it expensive for the attack side of NRG.
Incredibly expensive and looking like maybe a 6-6 too with the way that they can figure this out. In Zix's setup before, they've got some aimers, man, and they do absolutely stellar play on that and incredibly smart to be able to fake out the members of NRG in the pit situation. That's just wild. You only have one spot to come from there. It's a choke point, and you're still taking out 2. That's incredible stuff from Bang. Still the round for NRG in the end, but a lot of damage done there to help 100 Thieves bring this to a 6-6. Hey, we get the double duelist hit? Almost.
Quick towards the ramp.
Junior double duelist hit, just ramp.
Dog looking towards the left side. It's not going inside the cage. Victor's been good at this spot before with the same weapon, but inside the smoke, Ethan new. And Cryo also falls. All of the players on 100 Thieves eliminated now from the A site.
Ulti coming up.
This is not looking like a 6-6 after all, as the last 2 players of EU and Austin up where the Thieves have to rotate. First contact, second one being shot, so now the call for NRG is that both players of 100 Thieves are now towards the spawn. Sees they now, nobody pushing forward. Nightfall, that's gonna get a lot of information though. And with that kill, they know exactly where the 4 players are at. Showstopper now at the ready, popped up here by Victor, just trying to waste that clock down, and they're waiting on their end, 400 Thieves. Finally gets shot out, Asta swings out, gets denied. In EU, it's gonna be difficult, up against the world. Wall bang onto Ethan. But again, another situation where time is not in the favor of 100 Thieves for the attempt of the retake.
Yep.
Round will conclude in favor of NRG with that kill from Crashies as they take the lead 7-5.5.
2 really different styles of attack that we saw coming in here, or styles that were able to bring in results. And 100 Thieves were always looking for the 2Ks, the 3Ks, and almost needing them in situations where it felt like NRG might have suffered a few losses in the round, but then played the map out to find the pick, and come away with it.
I have contact for you. If they push.
Stats player!
Nobody does that, right?
Stance
Yeah.
player, that's the 3K probably that Bang got there after the post plant, but at least now we have the half.
Full poem. Are we getting bars? We gotta
getting
figure
action.
it out. We gotta figure that out. We're back in the game though. Let's see what they have for us here as they write the story of this series. Heavy A pressure for NRG to start off, and 100 Thieves look to pick the pocket of B. It is just Demon 1 in the back, and again, it's not a share.
Not a raid boss either, right? So trying to get the cloppers with the ghost, trying to get the contacts. There are some dinks and some damage being done here onto Bang and Cryo, yet the solo anchor play cannot get at least one for his teammates to rotate across. Plant will come down towards his B site, but already NRG is picking up the pace. Flashes galore towards his B site. Busio and Austin are trying to hold their ground. Player advantage 400 Thieves as Ethan comes in and chimes through. Crashing turns around to make it a 1 versus 1 now for Cryo Cells. A pull here and a shot from Cryo Cells. Once again, stepping up.
I think that's his site.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cryo feels so comfortable in B, 12-7 right now. It's been so quiet from Cryo because it's like, he coming to my side or not? I always have to rotate into these other sides, but when they do, man, he pops off, and I think they may be worried about that now. Very nicely done from what could be a bit of the lurk here if Bang's not doing it already. Yeah, there goes Cryo towards mid. And we'll see a bit of a mid towards A ramp play here, but NRG wants space mid, I think, more than 100 Thieves right now.
100 Thieves wants to temple fairly quickly. They do have some strong buys now. Guardian and Bulldogs walking up now towards this A ramp.
Creeping up.
This wall comes down. The ping's already coming across here, indicating there's
Rotation.
potentially a player playing behind that. As soon as the wall went down, looks like Demon One was ready, and he already pulled back. But looks like NRG has a pretty decent read, though. They're inching that.
Yeah.
The hit rather is coming towards this A side, and you already have the sack.
Really good. They're calling the, hey, you hit B? All right, you're going to hit A. It's just normal. One and the other. Sometimes
that easy,
happens.
nice.
Yeah, it's that easy. Marv's here, though. Marv can creep up and get a few, but they are privy to somebody being in there because they haven't looked.
And that wingman is just going to make things difficult now, forcing NRG to come out of their holes, and actually it works out for a kill. Plat now comes down. No smokes here to protect the diffuser. Looks like we're just sticking in for a bit. It's now halfway. The run down from Bang and cancels. And that no smoke there towards that spike diffuse was probably something that NRG could have done. But instead, it's 100 Thieves tying up the game, 7-7.
That was such a cool op switch. We just go over to him, he's like, just in a war zone, taking people down. All right, there's the 200 Thieves fans we're looking for in the first half. But they do get both pistols, showing dominance there coming into the first part of the round as we see this retake. Man, that Protocol Bulldog looks better and better. People be bang using it. We got John Cutie getting 4Ks with it. Gonna start doing numbers. All right, towards A. Still a stack from NRG. They are hovering this just to leave Demon One on B again.
Wow, they're fast though. Bang gets a pick onto Ethan, gets caught towards the screen as he's trying to fall back. Asuna, as they're trying to drop down for energy, trying to catch them off guard, counting bullets and trying to catch them off reloads. But it's still only 2 players left now for energy. Plant yet to go down for 100 Thieves as it's stuck down towards hell. And the last 2 players of energy now grouping up towards the heaven. You cut noise, trying to see if energy is going to walk out. So there's EU posted up now towards the orb. Crow's going to make the noise, even trying to bait out the players if he can, so that EU can get ready. There's that trigger discipline. There's that 1 and 2.
User survival registered. Congratulations.
That, I'm sure Chet feels not happy about that one. Seeing the team, you're missing the fundamentals after a pistol, a very big round that could have been grabbed, but no, 100 Thieves takes the bonus. And this is the momentum we were talking about in the first half, the era of momentum that we're seeing right now. 100 Thieves could really start to run away with these rounds.
We did.
There's that Boostio cosplay in the crowd.
All right, here we go. A low buy from NRG. They do more of a split and try to take extremity control. So maybe pick up a weapon, maybe find the back of somebody in the right timing. But look how patient 100 Thieves are. Ready for anything tricky and not even giving an ounce of space right here. B main they've taken, but yeah, they don't want it back. Having B main is fine.
If anything, there's a good space taken with that judge from Marv, so that's B side on lock, and the other ones could now move around here to stack in the gamble, and it's on the A side for 3 players of energy. While you have these walls coming up on contacts and smokes, you're trying to delay the gas and the smokes from both the Omen and the Viper. You can already see it already being used now by Ethan, so they're trying to force 100 Thieves towards this A side stack with the crossfire, and they have decent weapon for it here. Of course, they have both duelists and have Demon One with a sheriff. That's good enough sometimes.
Right there.
High Dizzy, easy grab there. Back in 10. And this is going to be spike drop from heaven if they don't fully go in. So you either have to go in or clear sight.
Victor is able to grab one before he falls, and he was forced out because of that mosh. Crash is trying to stop the wingman, but couldn't get the kill through the smoke, and he gets denied. EU is framed right back against him. Now Bang looking to walk inside that smoke, but the TP made it through. So Ethan is safe for now. But for 100 Thieves are even safer. Spike is punted for them on the top of E-Heaven. And all they got to do here is just watch the angles and wait the clock. And there's that contact, nice wallbang through the map to drop Demon One. There's that smoke that you needed. Wasn't able to get it halfway. So this is a great opportunity now for 100 Thieves to just close out the round.
Oh my God.
Too much util left, no matter what, for 100 Thieves for the post plant.
Smoke him out of his own smoke. Don't let it happen. All right, a buy here for NRG. So let's think about what they can do. They're back. I feel like it's just deja vu in this inventory. 100 Thieves, Cosmic Divide, and Thrash are up again. Cryo and Boostio doing so much work in the early part of these rounds, so they have those ults online. And they even had it last round with the way Boostio had it. All these plants, the orb farming, Gecko gets to ult so fast. Orbs are pretty pretty reachable on split too. So let's talk about energy. What can they do? Looking at Victor Showstopper here. Everything's basically in retaliation. Yeah, but they'd be a bit proactive to make sure that retaliation starts immediately. Just walking out mid, I guess the unexpected pays off on round 17 here for energy.
With no flash support, no dog.
Seriously.
It's Duelist and Marv moving forward, right?
Let's do what we do best. Let's just shoot.
But this opens up the space towards the A site, and Bang made it through. Here's a rotate of 2 players at the screens. Might be able to catch one that walks towards the elbow. Yep. Gets them
Oh
both.
my gosh. 100 Thieves members need to be called on. They are delivering right now. Here we go towards A.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Been waiting for this rash.
Got canceled out, and there's no reply behind because of the Cosmic Divide. But there will be the showstopper on the defense, though. And they hide behind the smoke. The players are 100 Thieves to avoid the showstopper, and Victor cannot find anything. And unfortunately, he only sees on top right of his board that his players are falling down, his teammates are falling down, and himself will fall down from the hands of 100 Thieves.
Still got 100 Thieves on the win. Got to praise energy. Heady play there by Marv. The orb going up. Thrash, if you didn't know, doesn't like mollies, doesn't like those orbs, doesn't like really getting tagged with anything. That's why we saw Thrash go down right away. So cool protection, cool ideas on how to stop 100 Thieves. But you still can't, because Bang is already in your defensive side. Things like this, they are absolutely just popping off when energy is least expecting it. I think that's the weird part, is usually like, oh, they lost 1v1, but no, it's a lot of unexpected kills that are happening for energy here that 100 Thieves are just able to pick up.
And what was there too? 3 players walking.
Something on the docket that would give them an advantage, a hit, but where's 100 Thieves? All the way on the other side. Ready to hit the soft site right now. A judge, though, for Marv could really flip the script here if they all head down this A choke point.
But if Busio plays that spot on the judges, should be ready for that, right? Wall comes down, they're not ready for it. Right behind it, the spray comes out from Bang to crit it out, though. And that's the only player inside the site. The other one had to fall back. That's Ethan down to 33 HP. At least you forced out the Viper's Pit on your lower buy for energy. That's 100 Thieves putting it out towards the screen, so you're going to like that at least on your lower buy.
My ult is ready.
And you're not expecting those positions on a post plan for energy.
And they're happy to use Viper's Pit here, right? Get it, cycle it, get it back up.
Yeah, especially when you still have a Nightfall to work with. Now off the spike, pulls back in, the right play connection.
Can they do wrong?
Doesn't look like it.
Man, just to hop in and out of the smoke, I think, is a good teller. It just tells you how it's been happening for energy. These moments where they're not looking in the right direction or just missed that edge of the smoke that Asuna was on. God, they're just so ready across the map.
One enemy remaining.
Yo, I'm reading these kids. They're so pissed.
Yeah.
Man, power alts too on the side, 100 Thieves. Vans, they are on a run this half. The momentum is real, and 100 Thieves are flying through here with 11 on the second half. Spike's gonna be rotating all the way across. They go a fast ramp to just get energy thinking it's a hit. That 100 Thieves is sitting in heaven right now, but they're not. They're already mobile. They're already across the map.
And you saw when BBOB was talking about, hey, I haven't seen good value right now of a Gecko here on the map. You saw Busio playing all the way towards the spawn, using that util, not only with the Molly, but also the Dizzy to try to use that same way as Skyward Flash, your Duelist on top of the A ramp. And this allows for him to stay back too, to rotate even quicker with the rest of the team towards the B site, where they're currently popping. Asuna Showstopper misses, was hit by the Paranoia.
Where'd he go?
But the site's been cleared. Wingman moving in, and they're trying to get the plant for V main, and it will be successful.
Asuna shorty. Oh, see, they're looking for the little windows. The spike was just planted, pushed through to see if energy's encroaching. All these little advantages 100 Thieves is looking for. As the Nightfall comes out, Bang's just right there.
All that info, they'll never hear it. Works out for those 2 kills, but they have lost control on the top of B Heaven. The op is also down. There's only 2 players left for energy. Low on HP. Now back from the Nightfall hit. There's that flash to Boombot. The Hawk gets in for him.
Oh, it's on his face!
It's
Get it off! Get it off!
And now this one, the last one at the top. Crashies falls, and 100 Thieves are at that point.
Oh my gosh. Ethan even pulling out the paranoia ultimate to the back sight to try and catch 100 Thieves off guard, but there's too many. They were too split. They had every angle, and again, do no wrong. Undefeated on this second half right now. I should say lost a round, but holy moly, looking to close it out here straight through. Nah, just lost for a second. Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Did you see? Wait, you can see, right?
I saw it. Yeah. God,
I think the whole crowd here in Riot Games Arena saw it.
All right, towards mid. NRG say, all right, well, go away from mid. Go right or left. We don't know where else to go. We have extremity control, so we'll put pit mid. But do they have mid control? Absolutely utiled out of it.
This shows the confidence of 100 Thieves too, right? Hey, there's a pit there. Let's just fight it.
Exuding confidence, honestly. Still the lurk from Bang. They'll go for the 2-3 split here. I wonder how they're going to orchestrate this strat. Ethan's just ready to deny.
There's a lot of responsibility, though, for Demon 1 currently holding the A main alone now. The Prowler is going to know that he's playing close now towards the orb. There's going to be more util to help. There's that flash coming in finally from Heaven just to try to push him back for a bit. Haunt, he breaks it. A dink now through the wall down to 23. Dashes away, and they lose control of the A site. And that's where now the players are making and activating towards that B side. 100 Thieves are now pulling back to pop towards A.
Heaven control. Actually, NRG hasn't really focused on defense like this. They also haven't ulted mid, so maybe that's why you're seeing Heaven control in the site be free for now.
Because 100 Thieves have been so good around all of these maps, NRG cannot rotate fast enough, so they have to play the retake now, making sure that the control towards A Heaven. So Wingman's going to get that plan. It's going to be safe towards that back. Asuna pushed all the way up towards screens, and that was not checked or cleared by Victor. At least Crashies will be able to avenge his duo. And a beautiful flash coming out too. Currently looking for that double swing. Bang's holding the off angle, and they both lined up. That's Bang and Boostio to fall. EU now trying to play the tight angle, hugging the wall towards the elbow. And there's two smokes now covering the vision. There's that first pick. A second one does not connect. Crashies doing great work now to allow NRG to pull back, fall back, and get the defuse.
All right, they grab one. They've got one. How much money, though, does 100 Thieves have? Because we're right back into a buy round. I don't think they've actually suffered too much damage throughout the rounds. They were winning, which means the economy's up. They're still feeling comfortable, and they have a lot of rounds to work with here on game point. So pressure still stays on NRG. Great pushes to start this one off, but yeah, NRG had to pull out all the stops to get back. Those two killed by Demon 1 actually locked that one in if you were looking for a part of that round. Across the map, 2 and 3. Spikes towards left side, and you can see Vance was just talking about this earlier, being able to flash all the way from the back. Safe dizzy regrab, no problem. You know they're trying to play a quick peek.
But there was an instant flash that came out here from Crashies. It did not connect, so they have an idea now that the raise is not there. A whole lot of early information is being used now just to try to clear out towards this ramp.
Dog already too?
Yep.
Only gets to the bottom part. And still, that's not even for sure if Demon 1 can push that, peek that, get a safe orb. Looking for the fight still, but it's a B hit.
He hears all of this too. He's just waiting for the right call. There's that first delay with the satchels and with the pain shells. Beautiful flash, though, blinding two. The Crashy still lands that shot, denies the plan from the wingman, but
1-2.
Open up the sight. Demon 1 a little bit far behind, a little bit too far now as Victor falls as the last man standing inside that B site. It's Demon 1 as the last man standing. They're gonna clutch, and it's not gonna happen. Bang pushes forward, gets the kill, and 100 Thieves.
First game like that, where confidence is behind every shot. We looked at the score. I'm sad I didn't mention it. We looked at the scoreboard at the end of the game. It was like 18, 19, 18, 16. Everybody's fragging for 100 Thieves here. Let's get into the map and see if that still happens for him. Towards mid. But this play towards B long, just getting a bit of info, trying to make 100 Thieves think it's a B play.
And it works out. They're able to take the front of that A side. Energy going for the wingman plant, trying to clear the showers. There's a jump spot from Crashies, but Asuna and Crowcells are run through the smoke. But Victor turns around, a 180 to 180, giving it chances now for Energy to win the pulse plant. But there's a double flank. Ethan has to be ready for it now as he's looking at it. Gets the contact on the first one, but loses that fight. Disadvantage now for Energy, as both players are still moving forward. But again, the players on the attack only knew the bang on that flank, as now they finally spot Bustio, who has the wingman on that defuse. Asta setting up the crossfire for the rest, and it's a clean retake in the end for the Thieves.
3 pistol rounds for 100 Thieves on the series so far as they start off again here on Bind. So much control. Bustio just loving the Gecko. You know he does. You know he does. I mean, he's like, oh, I'm flashing again. I'm doing it. That's how they circumvent getting around. They bring this fade. They have multiple flashes with the Gecko. They work a little bit more off map control knowledge. Again.
That was like music with those kills.
Yes.
I was feeling the beat.
Woo, we're starting to get into a roll there. All right. Guardian Cryo. Still just a ghost for Bustio. And now they switch it. Wait, this is just a mirror of the first round. Now Sky's on the right and the team's on the left. So they're just trying to mess with Energy's head here in the beginning. First flash through and a little delay from a Viper bite there.
Yeah, and that Dizzy's not going to do much in the end.
No.
And also far from reach. Bang with the confidence to swing out. Some damage being done, and looks like Pain Shells also landed right at the feet of Demon 1, and that's going to be very dangerous for the re-hit for Energy because they won't have smokes to work with.
And they don't have, I mean, they only have one Ethan flash too. They just lost Dizzy towards Long, was not able to grab that back. Should still be able to break a bit of the sight here. Left take, flash out of showers, and that's the front sight for Energy. But Plant's kind of the goal right now. The round win would be amazing. They're just looking for that extra money because 100 Thieves is going to be right on top.
Yeah.
As this happens.
Easy for Cryo now from his position to just look over the site from the tower pretty much at Heaven. At least there's an opportunity for a flash and a double pop. It's deep, but now the double swing. Bustio doesn't need any help. Well, he'll get it. Those 2 kills. And the third for the round.
And it's one of these games, again, where Thrash is going to be up very soon. Remember, Bustio was bringing in Thrash, I think, 3rd or 4th round there in second half of split. You're going to get it again just about when Energy wants to start grabbing their momentum after this bonus round, if they can secure it.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
that.
wow. Boosty is in feel-it mode right now.
Yep.
Vic is not killed me. I just pissed it all
Hey, sorry.
Also did that out in the open.
Yeah.
Full confidence now, feeling the vibes. Feeling 0 of that pressure, especially in the position of 100 Thieves that they've already clinched playoffs. But remember, they are also playing for championship points. For a chance to make the champs, 1 win is 1 point under the belt overall in the circuit. As the gun run now comes in for Energy with Victor opening it up onto Set Bustio that were just praising before. As 100 Thieves had to play now a man behind.
Haven't completely taken Shower's control for Energy. And a push here, actually, from Cryo helps to deliver info to the other side of the map. Now, Cryo probably can lose his life on this one. But it's still the info that 100 Thieves wants currently. Energy is respecting a lot here. They know how much they need this bonus round. Even a man up, they're still playing it like it's a 5v5.
This is crazy, too, that Cryo's playing this spot as an agent that can't really escape.
Yeah.
But that's been a mistake here from Energy on that previous round. When
No,
they go clear corners,
no
and that's
shot.
what happens. A Dizzy saved Crashies for a bit, but no chance to react. Cryo gets 2 headshots and a spike.
You've had to have learned from Split.
You did? You did not.
You
30
did
seconds
not. Energy's not checking corners. The demise of so many rounds in this series so far. And possibly another bonus for 100 Thieves here. Still 3v3.
Showstopper forced to come out. Cryo with the 4th in the round. And Demon 1's now spotted towards the showers. And you definitely do see it that they want to give it to Cryo. The headshot there. Demon with the second. Oh, he might turn around. And we're trying to run the clock. Close range 30 from EU. That could have been a clutch and a half. That could have been costly there for 100 Thieves. But at least they got the round.
Oh my gosh. And Energy are getting picked apart at every front when they try something. Cryo, we said that was a one and done. He ends up getting 4.
Yeah, that's kind of insane.
Enemy remaining.
Yeah. It can't be. Fundamentals are falling apart right now for NRG on a lot of these rounds, and 100 Thieves are able to just hit on that advantage, and they're taking it full force. Towards A, no real split here coming in from NRG this time, just towards the A site. And Asuna starts with a nade.
Sees nade when the spits came out, and yeah, that's not going to do too much in the half buy that you have from NRG. No plan, no extra 300, at least to get 1 kill, but Asuna is already ready for a showstopper for the next round.
And it's Cryo, the guy that goes down. Just give him another alt point. He's fine with that. Going to be able to buy after the 4K. There's the showstopper. There's Cryo's alt, and Boostio is 1 away from his first few rounds. Tell me that's not momentum already for 100 Thieves, Fancilly. Holy moly. All right, we're back to a gun, though, so let's see what NRG can do, what they've been trying to do. The Sky, Ethan, left side of the map. Team was on the right. Second round, they switched it up. We've seen a little bit more of a default throughout these rounds, but they are not getting payoff on these first bits of utility. They're not figuring out who's really covering a site and being able to make the decision they want, I think.
Change of tempo, though.
Yeah.
Lots of pressure towards that front B side, and they want to commit just to try to push the defenders back here from 100 Thieves and hopefully catch somebody off guard, but Asuna's ready for it. Satcheling through, and it's a 1-for-1. That'll work.
Little handshake.
Raise mirror match as they both fall.
Cryo holding back in U-Haul. Thrash just on the other side. I don't even know if they'll have to use the ults to delay here. Quick trade. That's going to activate NRG a little bit, but they just don't know how close 100 Thieves are.
Oh, I'm seeing mirror matches all over the place here.
Man's planting.
Util being used simultaneously as, again, every time we fall down, though, for 100 Thieves on the defense, at least they're able to take one with them in the first place, which now allows for them to have the player advantage for the retake. Crashy's playing it alone now. Spike, planet for him. He has Util to work with, and he also has that Thrash. Just needs to figure out now where Bang is because he heard that haunt from spawn.
This win, even if Crashies gets it, still, it's tough money for NRG. They need to do so much work, and this could be the start.
There's that first shot in the tap. Now the Thrash comes out. Bang's trying to get that spit out.
There's the molly hit.
And it's good enough. He still has the Moth to work with. Runs out.
Oh my gosh.
Thinking that he had it too. Bang's trying to get it halfway. Not going to happen. And now potentially not enough time as Bang is forced to stick. And definitely it's not going to happen. A big clutch coming out from Crashies.
Never more is a clutch needed for NRG than right now. Look at the money on their side too. Just under 4K, almost across the board. A stinger for Ethan, but watch the replay.
Right there.
Oh, the trades they're getting. 100 Thieves always finding something, so it makes NRG have to work a little bit harder every time. Even this, when you're doing it right, you're still losing people. But this.
He said 1 minute. Wait, I saw him go back. I think I saw him go.
Really? Yeah, he's on the edge of it, no?
No. He was on the green. He was on the green.
Oh, yep. Boostio's like, no. I know how Mosh works. He would have died. He would have died.
I play him all the time, and also thanks to that, gets a Thrash and one's detained.
Oh dear.
Strike coming out of the defense, just trying to push him back, but it's the pink shells that land onto Victor to allow 100 Thieves to get the player advantage. But all of the ults now expense a fight down towards the showers as Ethan cleans it up with the stinger, and we have a 3-on-3.
Just to lurk, or just to hang out on Anchor and B from Bang. Utility's good from EU and Cryo right now. NRG go back to playing a little slower to get the next bit of space.
There's that contact. Marv, nice little entry. Snakebite's coming in from B side, but it's going to be a little bit too late.
Planted.
Spike will go down. And Bang has a long rotate, and as they saw that spit come through from the air, they know definitely there's only one player isolated here on the left side of Tribox, and that's EU. Haunt now being thrown, wasting enough time to allow Bang to move up with them as they could work together to retake this site. But look how passively we're playing here for NRG. There's not really any util coming in for the pulse plan as they're just waiting for the tap and waiting to move up now. And double swing as they saw nobody on that spike. Now they could play the clock in their favor. Ethan gets that pick onto EU. Difficult now. 400 Thieves to convert. It's a round instead for NRG.
That is a big one as well. We talked about those two for NRG. They kind of secure a bit of money they can start to work with, and now 100 Thieves starts to feel the pain. We didn't really get much of this positioning from NRG, even on the first map. Only for a few rounds did they take the lead, and then 100 Thieves battled back immediately on that second half. So this is good. NRG starting early. Getting a bit of that groove. All right. Judge here for Cryo. Going to be playing the U-Haul. Only has to worry about Seekers here from Ethan to come in if they really need to figure out where 100 Thieves are going to be playing defense on the map. So with the spike down for NRG, trying to read, still understanding that 100 Thieves, their post plant, their site take, and their defense right now, it seems like NRG cannot get through it unless they've got enough information. So this slow game will continue for NRG.
Ethan's doing whatever he can here to keep the players posted up on this A side.
Heavily prioritizing Trailblazer to be a lot of their fake too here.
Which is fine too, because once he meets up with the team, you could actually use the Seekers now instead of a dog to try to get control and information of this B site. You saw the early rotate coming through from 100 Thieves, and look where they're at. EU's already in the back of the site, getting ready to throw the Nightfall to get information on their side. This might be a second pivot rather from NRG if they want to go inside the TP. There's that Nightfall. It will connect just before being gooped. Busio does get the pick onto Victor, and another one through, and it's two! On fire now, Chris with the shots.
One enemy remaining.
Teammates now dropping his opponents two inside hookah, and Crashies is left alone. A potential flawless now for 100 Thieves as they want to take the lead by 3 rounds. Crashies just letting them come towards him. And swinging out is Busio, shoulder being spotted. TP's across where, yep, boom.
Oh, right to the kneecap. Crashies goes down, and it does. Busio is incredibly on fire today from pistol round last map, that last round 7. He's feeling it. He's feeling, oh, man's cold. Man's cold. Hell's freezing over right now. Incredible. And you saw him kind of pause in the smoke, hearing the Dizzy go up. Busio, being a Gecko himself, knows exactly how much timing you have on a Dizzy, so decides to just peek through it. And
by the way, I just ran through the smoke, killed through it. I'm so fucking good.
I don't know if he's cold or if he's asking if NRG are scared because NRG's calling a timeout.
Yeah, I don't know, but he's really.
Hey, it doesn't happen. It doesn't matter who it is, but the rounds are still in favor here on the defensive side of the Thieves here as they are playing on their map pick. And with the Bears coming up now, NRG are trying to pivot back from this timeout to take a little bit more of middle control. Walking up here, first time that we're seeing some early control from NRG towards hookah. Trying to leverage Satchel's close range, closing that gap as well because they have lure buys to work with these stingers. But they don't see anybody there from 100 Thieves, and it seems like they identify that for the defensive side because they're playing so far back now versus the potential buy that NRG currently has. They don't know it yet for 100 Thieves what the buy was rather.
I think a lot of times after that timeout, it's what are they going to do? Well, we'll wait and see.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And they're right to. I mean, you get faced with a bunch of stingers like that, and you're just going to get rattled right down. So a dog to push out again. Nice molly delay, but NRG have some space.
Yeah.
See if they can work with this.
Kind of pins them though towards the U-Haul with the mosh, force them back towards the back of the TP. Now the Dizzy gets shot in the air, and that's no blind coming in from the attacking side of NRG as Cryo gets the spray onto Crashies. Forces now NRG to move towards this B site. In the back though, close range. EU's helping out with these pop shots. Landing them clean. Haunt towards the air, trying to get one ping. But looks like the last 2 players of NRG made it through safely. Demon 1 trying to save the round. Off the blind. There's that backstab. Demon 1 answering right back. He's now all alone against 2. Heard the TP. 1v1 against Asuna. And knows where the last one is. The spray from Cryo misses. And there's a chance. Brimstone versus Brimstone. And maybe Demon 1 is the only 3 HP that he needs. Trying to look for that jump up. We're just waiting on that windowsill. Cryo now forced to fall. Footsteps being heard now by Demon 1! As he turns around for the flick! No clutch coming in for Demon 1, and a round! It's denied as Cryo gets to the fuse.
It's taken everything in these rounds. Last time it was Crashies, this time it's Demon 1. You see how much 100 Thieves have energy on the ropes right now, even in these rounds where they've broken sight and tried to get into position. EU with a huge round there to just clap people as they were coming out of hookah and really deny the energy strategy of switching up the map there at the end. 100 Thieves in the right place at the right time in a lot of these strats. And they pick up another round for themselves as we come into round 9. Guns around, full armor. This would be a round where you can start to see some change from NRG if they play it right.
But there's a change from 100 Thieves. They're just walking
pushing
through here.
hard.
Yeah, and that gets a ping. They can't get the spray. Finally connects, and Victor falls. And now they'll play the numbers. Full back towards the site. So you want the NRG to change the tempo a bit? It's definitely the Thieves at that point.
Of course it is.
Caught him
Go
off
for
guard.
the throat again. And that the haunt coming in was so cool from EU. High over the wall through Octagon there. And it was not expected by NRG. Just the little things. I mean, we're round 9 in. That's the first time we've seen that. That's what NRG has to deal with. They're getting different looks every time. And they're trying to do their own strats. They got to deal with this crap from 100 Thieves that has been annoying them so much. And then you're going to get a 4K or 3K out of somebody.
Yeah,
what do you do?
Feels like they don't have any answers yet here for NRG on their attack side. At least for now, Silver Lining with 45 seconds left. Their smokers are still up. They have an orbital strike. They have something to use for Cole's plans. They can have hero plays, but unfortunately, Bustio gets the mosh onto Crashies, and he melts away. Advantage still for the Thieves. And they're playing a 2-2. Easy setup right now, and just waiting now for NRG to make all that noise, because they have the time against them. At least the corners finally are being checked. Demon One gets the first opener towards this A site. There's only Cryo left behind. Gets the jump through the wall. And that's actually Ethan down to 62. 14 seconds left. They have to move in for a plant now. Thrash coming out as well. They try to support towards the front of the site. 6 seconds left. Demon One gets the pick onto Bustio as he gets caught in his Thrash. Plat now comes down. A 2 versus 2. Cryo and EU try to retake the site against Ethan and Marv as Ethan just got spotted and falls behind here towards U-Haul. Marv swings out from short and Ethan as well. Beautiful 2v2 played in the end by NRG.
Took a lot of energy on that one to get themselves into position after losing so much around the map, having to deal with that push B long from 100 Thieves, having to call the audible. Man, Ethan and the team are being tested in how to reset these rounds. You lose 2 right away, but you still come back on the round. Incredible stuff here for NRG to be able to persevere on this one.
Fuck, nice shot, Max. And you ulted him? Holy, you're cooking, bro. Actually,
And that was split pretty much as well, right? When you have an early advantage on the aggression of 100 Thieves and now you're trying to play back, it gives a lot of space for NRG despite lower numbers to still convert the rounds. Now Showstopper comes out, trying to find some space.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Teleport party.
Lots of players coming from the back end from these TPs from 100 Thieves. 3 players inside the showers as the rest of 100 Thieves fall inside the A site. Daisy now being thrown. Nice shot by Austin. Counter Dizzy coming out on the attack. Pink being forced. And a Thrash as well. Does get a contact, and that's going to slow the clock down for a bit, but Austin also has his own showstopper to work with. An opportunity to use that here with the lower buy that they have for 100 Thieves to convert the round as players are playing deep inside that pit. Shots are not landing. The pit will go down. Asana's now alone. Nice little flick on the first one. Pink shells forcing the last player out, and Ethan's gonna win it.
Big stuff from NRG here. Doing a nice job at figuring out the game that they were bringing to the table was just too slow. 100 Thieves was reading it, just tearing it apart at either site, pushing long, pushing B, or taking them out once they did get into sight. And 100 Thieves, or NRG picking up the pace here, getting in, not letting 100 Thieves have that defense pays off.
Ultimates.
All right, see if they can do it again. This is going to be 100 Thieves kind of broken on cash if they can't get this round, so NRG could feel very good here. Both teams' money is in a real weird spot as it's been this back and forth game of reset. And they go to pretty much the second round strat. Ethan towards showers, one on the left, and they get the orbital strike out of Cryo. Very happy for NRG to see that.
Yeah, it looks like they were trying to do potentially maybe even seize behind that, hoping that they caught some players through it. NRG is able to just slow that clock down and maybe try to re-hit, but they have lost that wingman while they're trying to scale up here towards that long B. You'll have to see them commit inside that site and force one player on that plant, which might give a window of opportunity for 100 Thieves to flood back.
It's going to be a re-hit. Like you said, that orbital strike going down did give 100 Thieves the patience they wanted. Yeah, they chose to use it.
Uh-oh. An easy one there now for Asuna. Now the tempo of energy trying to open up the site. Busio caught now inside the hookah. Throws a dizzy, trying to slow that clock down, give a
30
chance for the
seconds
rotate
left.
to happen from Asuna all the way back towards the spawn. Victor knows that he needs to cancel this smoke. Big responsibility, he gets it. Nightfall now as he looks back against EU. Who's just ready for it every single time on that flank and bang on the save on a rotate as well.
That does funny money things, Vansili. This is really gonna start to mess with the economy, especially if nobody can start to grab it and hold on to a few credits here. Last one, so that's gonna be, yeah, real low buy for NRG. Could be an 8-4 now in favor of 100 Thieves as we rewatch this one. A lot of 1v1s to this, where they were pressuring. Good flank, 100 Thieves. Understanding what the map state was and just able to get around NRG in the situation. And look at those last few ones. 2 rounds. NRG, 2 rounds Thieves. Now Thieves start to pull it back again as we continue the roll. Shower control here just a little bit with Asuna and EU, but it does not look like they want too much. Showstopper's already ready. They're looking to see if that wants to be an orb on the side of NRG. But it's this B strat. We've seen NRG roll this a few times. It has not always committed towards B, so they can look to get a lot of this util out and still use the pressure towards A that they have set up.
When the last round, they're trying to put all the chances in their favor. So making sure exactly. Maybe showers could be up for grabs. Victor can maybe get a kill or get a plant, something to give a chance now for energy with their lower buy to salvage this last round.
At a minute, 100 Thieves actually have a protocol to retake Octagon there. Really trying to catch energy off guard. Usually it's wait for the site hit, but 100 Thieves proactive and energy are going to be on the other side of the map with the right macro call and in a site.
Showstopper at least coming out.
Wait a minute.
Awesome. It lands onto Victor. Seeker's coming out on one side, and we're trying to get the lurk play from Demon. One inside the window who lands that headshot onto Bang. TP comes across. There's going to be a 2 versus 1 towards the Sands, and it's won by Energy. Now Busio anchoring towards that site. Has support from Asuna as well. With 22 seconds left, off angle being positioned, and a crossfire is too nice for 100 Thieves as they get the last round of the half.
How much are we watching, right? And on the screen, we're looking. You go to look at the mini map after a round that's been a minute and 10 seconds, and you expect people to be rotated. 100 Thieves is in sight still, everywhere on what almost looks like original angles to hold the round. They're so anchored here. They're never having trouble with this back and forth and almost around the world strategy there from NRG on that last round.
It could have been a different story there too if Victor actually landed that kill onto Asuna, who still capitalized on the last kill with 11 HP. But with
I love ping pong. I'm in that. Let's go. Okay, we got a tournament. Somebody make the bracket. We're right here, though. We're looking to get into the brackets. 100 Thieves there, looking to get a better spot of it.
Yep.
As Energy are still trying to write that story. 8-4. First half. Could it be 4 pistol rounds for 100 Thieves here?
It would hurt Energy for sure.
They collect this.
And Energy right now are just trying to hold this B-side hit. And they have the right numbers for it here. Hunt is finding information on 2 players, though, and that is actually going to call the audible for 100 Thieves to fall back. Look how passively Energy is playing towards his A site. Victor's just trying to play an off angle, and as soon as a smoke comes down towards heaven, he's just going to have to watch the spawn so that his teammates can rotate across.
Maybe full nade delay here if we see that get ripped out of the util. Yep. All right, just for now. Oh, it squeaks out. Squeezing the cheeks. He makes it. All right, 2 coming around from Hookah. Sands is covered, but that's going to be a watch here from EU. The 100 Thieves are anchored in the site right now for a good post plan.
Dizzy will not blind anybody as that comes as a nice flick from Ethan.
Right there.
Allowing now Energy to slowly scale back and clear every corner on towards that short A. Wingman now goes on to the spike, but Busu connects the shot on the pulse plant. Slowly but surely they're getting these picks, but now they have admitted EU on that flank. Who gets that first and runs out of bullets? Hot now, or C's coming through, trying to get those shots. Now they're sticking it for Energy, and they'll get it.
All 4. It could be 2 more, depending on what happens on this one. But 4 pistol rounds for 100 Thieves. They take it again, and really cheeky. As soon as Boostio gets to the site, and we see this all the time with Gecko, but just to point out how it worked there really well, you have to shoot it. You want to get Gecko's defuse off. It gives away the pocket player. right? Absolutely wild. Oh, so energy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Energy round. Coming into that one as I just kind of go off on my own. But yeah, looking to use Boostio's wingman to get that defuse. Didn't work. Energy come out with that one. So that's big. To get themselves a pistol round. I was just so excited to say 100
Well, it
Thieves
looked
had all 4.
almost, right? Because EU had that C's going inside that smoke
Yeah,
and
yeah,
low with
yeah.
the HP, so that with the lower bullets, hopefully you're getting something there for 100 Thieves. But unfortunately, for them, it's Energy getting the pistol and also converting on the first blood in round number 14. Asuna falls, and that is less space opportunity to be taken for 100 Thieves on a pop on this lower buy. They still have 2 shares to work with, though.
Yeah.
That's in the hands of Bang and Boostio, and yeah, they're good with these.
Slowing it down. Just hoping for one more peek.
I'll take it.
Crashies finds it as the wall goes up. A little late on that for Bang. And they're still looking for one of these. Yeah, finds it.
There are the peaks that they wanted. That allows here a gun to get picked up as the wall comes up on the defensive side. Snake by now keeps Boostio away from being able to pick it up, but it'll give him a chance to reload as he throws the Dizzy. Players are playing tucked inside the site for Energy. Mars swings out. Boostio landing those shots, at least for that one. But we convert the pistol for Energy and have a chance now to come back.
Only 2 away. And they're going to have to push through this round. Usually you're not too worried about losing the bonus with the way things are going, but I feel like 100 Thieves right now being able to take back any rounds is just too much trouble. This is going to be a big one. Victor's on the Phantom, Bulldog. What does Marv go to? Actually just sold out. Pulls back the Stinger. Feels like that's the buy.
Yeah.
So do they protect these rifles? Where do they go? It's Demon 1 and Victor with that power. One's at B-Long and one's going towards Hookah. Quick shot actually right in the beginning. Nothing tagged. And Victor trying to play up close.
Yeah, actually Demon One's posted up here towards Showers, so watch on long
right,
range.
you're right.
They have the distance covered now with those rifles for Energy, forced down to fall back again. We're having an exchange of utility down towards his long B. But now the call is to instantly pivot those players from Energy towards his A side, leaving B side a little bit more weak. Or a lot weaker, rather. There's only one player there.
Toxin screen down.
Yeah, it's delay day if they go towards B. Marv just throws out the one bite, puts the wall up, tries to hold. And a good U-Haul control here from NRG, though. You got to remember, 100 Thieves are coming in with the better weaponry, so they're just looking for the first angles.
Yep.
Looking to get somebody modeled out here.
1, it's a good read, and 2, they're using Stingers in close range battles towards U-Haul. Dizzy to Dizzy, a walk inside, Bang gets vulnerable, and that allows Victor to get those 2 kills, but it gets instantly traded out. Crashies from behind. We're going back and forth. Disadvantage now for the Thieves. EU's left standing with the spike, though, at least planted, and a time in his favor. Trying to find the rotates. The smokes coming out that were executed here from Cryo does not give him a chance to get clear path towards the spawn. Now footsteps are being heard.
Enemy remaining.
That's a life thrown away, hoping that Demon 1 was in an angle to trade it out. But
Right.
unfortunately, it's not, and that gives a chance now for EU to clutch this one. Spike down, and this is going to be an easy one. A tap, a walk through, EU gets the pick.
What a read! EU! These past few games stepping up in the solo situations and even pressured on a site take. Really awesome stuff coming from the initiator player here, and clutches a very big round there.
That could have been a different story, though, right? You saw
yeah.
Bang
Yeah.
swoop up that poison orb,
remaining.
and never checked that corner. One of those small errors that, that punished Energy a lot, and that almost gave a chance there for Victor to potentially even get 3 and a chance for the round. But that was just a bonus round for Energy, right? They did some good damage there. It came down to 1v1. Yet, although their buy is still pretty broken. Thrash coming out early. But yeah, it's really looking like 100 Thieves are taking control now of this ace site and also towards the execution. There's only Victor alone now towards Showers.
Planted.
There's the plant. And it's covered, right? Asuna's already over there to the side, making sure that Showers isn't a problem.
Right
they split
there.
the site immediately. A lot of the times when you see a take like this, you don't necessarily get that right side, so to have the hold is so nice.
Nice trade. Post-mortem from
Enemy
Victor.
remaining.
Boostio and Cryo are holding together. with a third on the top, one contact, and it'll be a double swing behind, guaranteeing the trade and also guaranteeing the round. 400 Thieves.
If they mess with one of us,
100 Thieves
they
are
mess with
incredibly confident in their pressure right now and what they're putting forward and for NRG to see. The one thing we heard, I mentioned earlier that Zik said is we have a lot of aimers on the team, and I think one thing that 100 Thieves have also done is combined the utility usage, the cooperation, team synergy with that aim, and it looks so good.
Everyone jumps on me. Just start ripping this thing.
Everything is working for you. This
That is hype manifesting right there.
Hyping it
Ultimates
up.
around.
Speaking quickly, too.
All the way down B long here for NRG as 100 Thieves goes right back to A.
Yeah. Looks like a gamble to walk down towards that area because the amount of times that it went back and forth for util towards that long B. And 100 Thieves that go for a different pivot. Just run it down towards the A site, open site for them to plant. And now that they see nobody really accosting them towards the back of the A site, they should have an inkling that there's a flank coming here from NRG. But how many players? They'll soon find out.
So looking ahead, it shouldn't get too crazy. Wait a minute.
It's getting crazy. There's a showstopper coming on the attack. And the defensive one gets canceled right away. Now here comes the other flanks coming through. Ethan lands that shot, wall bang onto EU. Crowd's there to save. But that clock is looking difficult now. Lots of ults being used on the defensive side. And as soon as it's popped, it's dropped. And NRG will not have too much left now in the next round.
Honestly, a story being told there of pressure. The game being out of control for NRG and thinking if 100 Thieves get this, they're going to keep going. We're not going to have enough time. Going into that, I thought that was going to be, okay, NRG go to retake this. They do some damage. Ethan's death has them Seekers next round. So they have Seekers. They have a bunch of ults. And then at the last moment, they use all the ults. So they don't have those for the next round. 100 Thieves finding those openings and just tearing the pages right out of NRG's strat book. Overall, they still have the Thrash. Looks like they will get a little bit of shower control here. They still want to orb denial, no matter the state of the game or agent control. Crashies right off the bat.
Victor made it out too, and it's working out.
Okay.
Tried to tempo up once again, and yeah, that's going to be a free defuse pretty much.
Get him on a just fight background. Just fight back. A nice hold, NRG with the call. I think one of the big things we've noticed is that NRG makes a move to stack a site like that, and 100 Thieves is on the other side having a heyday, right? We saw it on Split. We've seen it a few rounds here. This time, NRG are at the right place at the right time, and they bring the power down on 100 Thieves immediately.
That's a big call as well for them to do that off the timeout, right?
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Probably a call from Boost. Like, hey, we keep abusing this B side of B side. Now we're abusing A successfully. Let's keep doing it. And now that they finally get that denied, moving back here towards B. But look at where NRG's at. 4 players there.
Yeah, we got a nice long B clash going down right here. So it's going to be contact or sky first. Okay, so the flash does go out. No smoke to deny it. And they're going to keep going.
There's that second flash with a Dizzy in the coop, but Boost to an EU somehow!
What's happening?
They swept down NRG, and there's only team left alone towards A.
No shot. They can't do wrong. Just blinder than a bat. Boostio sprays with a little bit of the prey. And now it's up to Demon 1 here.
Oh, they're playing with NRG. TPs across, working the map once again, just like Split. And 100 Thieves are now at match point. Fans now rejoicing here in the Riot Games Arena to see a victory of 100 Thieves. But I'm pretty sure there's a lot of fans from Sentinels as well, hoping that 100 Thieves could close this off right here. 5 chance to do it here for 100 Thieves, as that looks so good for the Thieves.
All right, guys, we have ults. We have ults, baby. We have Gekko, we have Fatal. You want to do the exec? Gekko, Fatal, we fuck them.
Nice. They're going hard.
Yeah.
I expect him to actually stand up after that round and cover his eyes.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, everything's blind. Everything's blind. All right. Towards B. Thrash is out. They've chosen the heavy site here for the side of 100 Thieves. And Marv's down already.
And the call that was censored pretty much is for them to tempo up towards this B site. Victor falls. There's only 2 players left. One stuck alone and one to fall. Up to Crash. He's only with the Stinger. Stuck, pinned towards the spawn. Prowler's gonna find him, and he's just gonna try to do anything that he can. Playing to distance, 3 players waiting out through. And it's the inevitable at this point for Crashies. Back through the smoke, there's a molly to stop him. Too much util for 100 Thieves to fight against for Crashies. And head to head, Crow gets the pick. And 100 Thieves